what's kind of like this fall camp for you, knowing that your role is going to be a lot bigger this season? How is this one different?
I think more I kind of realize now that this is the last one. I may not get a chance to play football again after this, so it's just different. I'm approaching this one like I give everything I have because I'm going to get a chance to play football again after this.
What's kind of a big focus for you? Talking to Caldwell, he talked about maybe the run game. What is something that you've been trying to stress to make this season your best one?
We just stress the fundamentals again coming out of our hips because of the D-line. You have to stop the run first. That's the number one thing we have to do. So again, it's just stressing the fundamentals we get taught and trusting our coach. Again, if we follow the fundamentals and do what we're taught to do, then we're gonna do a good job. Hopefully, be successful.
Is that your focus though? I mean, trying to be better against the run. I mean, he said you're pretty good at being able to maybe get after the passer a little bit, but is the run game a big thing for you?
For me personally, yeah, definitely. I think I kind of think I've been more of a natural pass rusher over the years, and definitely I think being a senior, part of rounding off your game is becoming better at the run if you're better at the pass. Yeah, definitely for me myself, I'm focusing on that. Yeah.
So what do you know about playing the position now that you didn't when you first got it?
A million times more than I did before. I think it's more the overall plan, if I'm honest. I know a lot more about the defense under it. I think I started to catch on to the position itself fairly early on. I think when you understand what the rest of the defense is doing, the rest of what the D-line is doing next to you, makes it a lot easier to do your job.
You know, with the last few years, I mean, you just had a lot of guys in front of you, and they're all talented, and they all kind of left at the same time. I mean, how much are you just looking forward to this opportunity to, playing quite a bit?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's something I've worked for a long time. I think when I was younger, sometimes I thought maybe I'll never get to see this, and I'm finally getting to see it. And I think I still need to go out there and earn it. It's not given to me. If I have a bad couple of practices, my spot may be taken. So I'm not thinking, my time's come yet. I've still got a lot more work to do before I can kind of solidify myself. But I think I'm definitely putting myself in an opportunity to take that spot that I want.
Alongside you, David Moa, someone you probably don't know a whole lot about. Saw him in spring practice, make some plays. How would you describe his game? What's he bring to your unit?
David's a really good technique player. He brings energy. He's a great guy too. It's just fun to be playing with David. He's someone that I look forward to going and playing with and practicing with every single day.
Moa constrictor? Yes, no? Anything behind that?
I think that came out in an article somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, but everyone's been calling him the Moa constrictor, so it's kind of stuck. So yeah, that's his new name.
Well, speaking of things, I noticed this summer did you get stung by a hornet or something like that?
You saw that?
Yeah.
Tell
me the story.
I was up at James Reed and Nick Duncan's house, my basketball buddies, and I was trying to shoot some hoops, and it probably wasn't a good idea because there was a hornet's nest on the back of the hoop. I hit it a little bit too hard, and they kind of came coming after me, and one went straight for my face, hit me in the lip, and my lip blew up and roughly saw it the size of a tennis ball. So I looked very sheepish for a couple of days.
Did you make the shot?
No, I missed. There's a reason why I play football.
Yeah, I saw the baseball swing too, so maybe football is the best for you, right?
That wasn't a bad one.
It got better. How's that?
You should have seen me in practice before. I was terrible with it before. No idea what I was doing.
How long have you been playing football now?
I started, I think my first season was 2010.
Okay.
Full season, so it's just over 6 years, I think now.
So yeah, I mean, you mentioned you feel like you learned the position a million times more, but I mean, if you're playing football only for 6 years to be in this spot, how much are you still learning?
Oh yeah, every single day. I don't think anyone at any level is fully learned. It doesn't matter whether you're, I think a guy playing in the Optimus League or if you're just a retired pro at Justin Fletcher, maybe like you learn every single day. I think I'm still at a point where I could learn a million times more than a million times I already have learned.
What's Sam mean to your guys' defensive line unit?
Sam's definitely the heart of our D-line. He's a guy that I came in with, and he's a leader. It's been great to kind of see him transform from being a freshman with me, and he's taken full control of this D-line, and we all buy into him. And me as a senior, I try and lead too, but Sam's definitely the guy that, it doesn't matter who you are, you can kind of look to Sam to bring that energy and bring the confidence to our D-line.
I think I've seen you cook. I mean, you barbecue too. I mean, I think you cook for James Reed, a bit here and there. And you seem like you're a guy that people get along with. Do you have a mean streak on the field? I mean, it's just when does that come out?
I wouldn't say a mean streak as such, but you do have to flip a switch. You definitely. I like to have fun off the field, but you have to understand when you come to work and step on the field. If you don't turn up, you can get bullied. And I'm not someone who wants to get bullied. I want to get out there and show what I can to the offensive line and show them I'm coming for business. I'm not here to get pushed around.
Those Hornets bullied you. So did you teach them a lesson, or what'd you guys do to it?
Let's see what you do when a Hornet comes towards your face.
No, I'm saying you guys take care of the nest after that. What'd you do?
No, I ran away. I had nothing to do with that. I've been out in the backyard before, but I steer clear of that corner. I'm not going back again.
Have you ever seen Sam McCaskill take a play off or take a moment off? It doesn't seem like he shows weakness too often.
Sam, no, he's a strong guy mentally and physically. Sam's a focused guy. I can't really think of a time we might get hold by Coach Caldwell to kind of run for the ball a little bit more sometimes, but Sam doesn't take a play off. He gives everything he has every single play, and that's pretty admirable, to be honest.
Elliot, Olympics started last night, so I'm Team USA now.
No. I actually have two friends. I have two friends competing in the Olympics. One, a guy I went to high school with. I've known him since I was 15. He's his name's Sonny Webster, and he's weightlifting. I have a friend who's also competing for Malta as well. So yeah, I kind of root for them, and I can't. I'm sorry, I'll never. I love this country. It's the best country in the world, but GB all the way.
You go against the offensive line every day in practice. How have you seen them develop, and what do you think makes them their toughest? What's their toughest attribute?
I think they definitely have a lot of experience, and it's great going against guys that have experience. I think Travis was on here before. He was saying how they got size. Mario's a big guy. They're definitely physical, and that helps us. Anytime you get to go against guys that are physical, every single day improves your game as well. It's great to know that we have an offensive line like that we can rely on. You know?
If you were having to play against them in the game, what do you think would be the toughest thing to handle about them?
I think they're relentless. There's no, if they get beat on one play or you put them in the pass rush, it doesn't phase them. They're going to come back and they're going to be consistent. They're going to show you, they're going to show you their resilience and come back and stuff.
Talking with Coach Caldwell, he said it was probably because of the youth of the position behind you guys, that it would be a different kind of feel of fall camp, just less experience out there. Have you noticed a different feel, or is the pace pretty similar to what it's been in the past, with, considering you've broken up veterans and newcomers practice, anything like that?
There's been no drop-off, I don't think, in the effort and pace. I think because we split up a little bit, we're probably getting more reps, which is a good thing. And it's a lot more intense, to be honest with you. I don't think there's been any drop-off. If anything, I think the intensity's gone up. I think year on year since I've been here, it's become more and more intense, which is obviously a good thing.
As a group, the defensive line, everyone's talking about you guys losing 9 players, you lost all 4 starters. How motivated are you as a group to kind of prove yourselves, to everybody?
Yeah, we're definitely motivated to prove ourselves. I think there's a lot of doubt outside of these 4 walls, and I think that's our main focus, is to prove people wrong, prove people that we can get the job done and get the job done well too.
Confident you can do that?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of those newcomers, any of the younger guys coming off redshirt, any of the younger guys within that unit opened your eyes or impressed you so far?
I think they're all doing a great job. They've had a lot thrown at them. Chase Todd has been a guy that I've kind of taken under my wing. He's kind of my little brother who's kind of assigned to me. So I definitely think Chase is one to look out for. But to be honest with you, I couldn't pick out one individual in particular. They're all doing a great job. They've had a lot thrown at them, and I never played high school football. I played club football, but I think it's a huge step up going from not just the physicality of the play, but there's a lot of nuances and a lot of different checks you have to make on plays, and they're handling it, but they're having a lot thrown at them. So I think the next couple of practices we'll definitely see. There might be some guys might kind of show themselves to be a little bit more ahead than others, but we'll find out, I think.
Are you excited to see some of those guys put the pads on and see what happens when they're going against collegiate guys?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a complete difference for offensive and defensive line when you're wearing pads. We don't change how hard we play, but you can definitely kind of put a little bit more, go a little bit more towards the whistle. We're going to see some guys, either show up or not show up today. I think with the young guys in this afternoon practice.
With the new guys that came in over the summer, I know Jabari got here basically as early as he could. Was there anything that you and the more experienced guys did to put your arm around them and make sure that they're up to speed for the start of fall camp? Because it sounds like you guys are going to need a little bit of help in terms of depth from some of these 3 guys.
We definitely have stressed to them since the day they came there and to this day that we're going to need some guys to step up this year and play for us. And we just keep each other accountable. Like with the young guys, we let them know from the start that we have to keep them accountable. You've come here for a reason. You're here to play, and you need to do the right things. And that's pretty much it. We just hold those guys accountable. We don't treat them any differently from the older guys. Everyone on this D-line has to be accountable this year.
Thanks,